Welcome to my little winter reading vlog. Hey guys, welcome to my reading vlog. I literally have not done one of these in ages. I think my last one was fully over the summer. Like, I wanted to do one while I was at uni, but frankly, having to read that many readings for uni took me out. Also, like, exams and like hanging out with friends. I was just not reading as much, and when I was reading, it was audiobooks, so I'm like, I'm not doing a reading vlog of me just listening to audiobooks. Like, I don't think it's the vibe. It's not cute. You don't have like the little shots of you reading a book, so no. And honestly, just too time consuming. Like, I've literally never read this few books. Uni's just, which I understand that happens and that's normal, but like, we did not get any reading vlogs recently, sadly. But here we are. I'm finally on winter break. We're back with some reading vlogs. I have brought 5 books here that I want to read. Will I actually get through them now that I only have 2 weeks left of break? Couldn't tell you. I've been reading, but like ebooks, audiobooks and stuff, because I still had like essays and assignments to work on for like a week and a bit, and then my friend came here to visit. Oh my god, my bookmark just fell out. I have words underlined on this page, but I deeply don't remember. Oh, I just didn't read the last paragraph of this chapter. Okay, I'm fine. I was like, what is happening? What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I was just busy. So I have 5 physical books to read in these last 2 weeks, which is easy if I knew that I wasn't also probably going to be listening to audiobooks and reading some ebooks, because I'm very much a mood reader and I'm not just gonna read a TBR if given to me. But I am currently reading one of the physical books that I brought, thankfully, and that is Good Material by Dolly Alderton. I love Dolly Alderton. Like, I think my favorite so far is her memoir, Everything I Know About Love. That book, just amazing. Her fiction is also really good. Like, I did love Ghost. Was there another? I feel like there's another. Can't remember right now. But I really love Dolly Alderton. Like, her books for me have been like 5 stars. So I was very excited about this. Plus, the cover is literally stunning, and I think the premise of this book is quite interesting. So I'll read the back. It says, Andy loves Jen, Jen loved Andy, and he can't work out why she stopped. Now he is 1, without a home, 2, waiting for his stand-up career to take off, 3, wondering why everybody else around him seems to have grown up while he wasn't looking. Set adrift on the sea of heartbreak at a time when everything he thought he knew about women and flat sharing in his friendships has transformed beyond recognition, and he clings to the idea of solving the puzzle of his broken relationship, because if he can find the answer to that, then maybe Jen can find her way back to him. And he still has a lot to learn, not least his ex-girlfriend's side of the story. So I am currently 106 pages in, and I read like 60 of those pages yesterday. I did start this like end of November when I was still at uni, but then had to go on the back burner while I was doing exams and stuff, because I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm sitting down writing for like 12 hours a day. I'm not physically reading a book. Like, I can't be doing this. So I was just listening to audiobooks during that period. But yeah, I just love the way she writes. It's very witty, very dry humor, very just like upfront. Like, she's just really funny. I think I folded down a page earlier that I was like, this would be funny. Oh, this was a good one. I don't think it was the one that I was thinking about. I think I forgot to fold down that page. You literally find out that they're broken up on like page 1, word 1. Like, the beginning is actually hilarious. It is a list of reasons why it's good that I'm not with Jen anymore. Like, it's hilarious. He's hilarious. It's just like very dry, very like, I'm in pain, but like let me not think about it. Like it's so funny. But then his friends take him out for drinks to like try to get through the breakup, but it's very much from like dude bro way. And so he writes, and then something extraordinary happens. For the next 3 hours, we sit around the table, we drink, and no one mentions my breakup. Not once. In fact, it's almost as if we're playing a game where we have to name as many random topics as possible to avoid talking about the one I thought that we had all gathered and ate of. I'm like, that's just, like, obviously I'm not a guy and I don't know, but it just seems like a very guy way to get through the breakup, which very much juxtaposes the way that like Jen and her friends got through it. Like they went to a spa, they like talk about their feelings, they like sit down and do everything, and it's just really funny. But like each chapter is like a different day. It's not necessarily the next day, but it's like just set in one day, and I really like it. I just think she's a very witty author, and I like the perspective of it being from like a guy's breakup. Like I feel like we don't get that very often, at least I've personally never read that, and I think it's really good, really funny. The other book that I'm currently reading is an audiobook, but that is because what else are you supposed to do in December when the weather is all nice and cool and snowy and it's like Christmas time, other than read Harry Potter? When I was gonna film this reading vlog, I was like, oh, book 1. I am fully on book 3 right now. Not mad about it. I haven't done a full Harry Potter reread in like 2.5 or 3 years, honestly, which is kind of crazy because I think in 2020 or 2021 I read Harry Potter like 4 times in the year. So it's been a while. Like I've read the first book, maybe first 2 every year, maybe even twice a year, but I just haven't like gotten farther because I'm like, no, if I'm like restarting it, I have to start from book 1 when I'm like, girl, like you know all of these books, you know all of these movies, just like literally just pick a random one. It's never that serious. You don't have to do this in order anymore. But I think we'll finally be getting to the rest of it, which I'm excited about because like my favorite books are further along in the series, and I'm like, I just keep rereading the cozy little Christmas vibes, which is great, but I do want to get to Death and Despair. So that's what I'm reading right now. I'm about to go on a walk, so I will be plugged into my audiobook. The annoying thing with these audiobooks is that I have them off my library, and so I currently have like 2.5 days to finish this, which is fine if I were to just sit there and listen to it, but I know that's not what I'm gonna be doing because today is New Year's Eve, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and then it's New Year's. So like tomorrow, a lot of things going on. Like I'm just gonna be with my family like celebrating New Year's, so one can hope that we will finish this. If not, that's the one thing with like audiobooks on my library app, I'm like, if I don't finish this, I don't know where to find it, and I don't feel like stopping off at a random chapter and then starting back up like months later when I finally get another shot at listening. But anyway, hopefully we finish her in the next 2.5 days. That's probably gonna be the time frame that this reading vlog spans, because I feel like I'll finish both of these in that time. So yeah, I'm gonna go. This book is hilarious. He's currently living with this 78-year-old man because he's like trying to find a place to stay, obviously, because he's no longer living with his girlfriend. This man is hilarious. He's actually insane. and I'm eating it up. Best character. I can't. The level of embarrassment you get from reading a first person like book about a breakup is actually insane. I'm literally getting such secondhand embarrassment, but like in a good way, which normally I quite hate secondhand embarrassment. Like it makes me so cringy and uncomfortable, but this I'm like, okay, keep going, this eats, but like I'm so sorry that you're acting the way you are, but like we all would to an extent in a breakup, but like, you know. I think maybe eventually we're gonna get, maybe not the other perspective, but like find out Jen's reasoning, because on the front it says every relationship has one beginning. This one has two endings, so maybe like two versions of the ending. And there's something that she just said that was like, if you can't look at the sea, that's your fault, Andy, not mine, yours. So like maybe there's a deeper meaning than what she originally told him their breakup was over. I'm interested. Happy New Year's! Happy New Year, guys. First book of the year done. Not this one. I finished my first 5-star of the year, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Obviously she's a 5-star if she's a reread, but you know, we're still gonna rate her a 5-star and we're still gonna push up my average for the year, because why not? I've read her and I loved her. I still have like a good half of this book left, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to read today because I have somewhere to be in like half an hour, so I gotta get going. I literally woke up, listened to about like 2 hours of Azkaban, then rotted with my cousins, walked back to my aunt's where I finished up Prisoner of Azkaban, then rotted in my bed, and I've been watching like Bookmas videos because did not watch them in December. Like December was not a big YouTube month for me. I think I fully watched like 5 to 7 videos the whole month, which I don't know how I did that. But yeah, so we will continue on tomorrow. I honestly feel like I'll get a good chunk done, but honestly I'm really loving this book so far. I feel like she's gonna be rated quite highly. I mean, she's a Dolly Alderton book, she can't not be rated highly. But I got as a New Year's present a book today, and I thought I'd show you guys, and hopefully she'll be in the next reading vlog. But she's in Serbian, so this means nothing to you. Jellyfish live forever until they are caught. That's what it's called. Honestly, don't know what it's about. Don't know what it's about. She's like 250 pages, I think. I'm excited to read her. I have not read a book in Serbian since I was like in 6th grade. I think fully is the last time I read one, and it was quite YA. I'm excited. I think I want to start her here. She'll probably take me a little bit longer to read than normal, so she might be within like a few reading vlogs, but yeah, I definitely want to do a few more while I'm here because I won't be having a lot of time to read when I get back to uni. But yeah, we'll talk about that more tomorrow. I am done reading today. I'm so sorry to Good Material, but I do not have time today. It's the 1st of the month, dude. Not the 1st of the month. Well, yes, but it's the 1st of the year. Like, I'm rotting. I'm actually so tired. I don't, like, I want to go out, but I'm also, like, dead on my feet. I need energy. Okay. See y'all tomorrow for some more reading. Honestly, I truly believe that I could finish her tomorrow. Oh wait, I have plans. Scrap that. This is the single most embarrassing piece of literature I've ever read, and I can't help just laughing my ass off the entire time. It's so witty and humorous and good. Like, I love it, but it's just horrific. Like, yesterday he saw one of his exes from like 6 years ago and left her a drunk voicemail that night and was like, I'm so sorry for breaking your heart, there was so much pain in your eyes when we hugged, and like da da da. They literally had like a normal encounter, just being like, oh my god, hi, how are you, like what are you up to, da da da. And she sent him a message being like, you need to fix yourself, like babes, we broke up ages ago, like I don't care anymore, stop caring. It's so good. Would highly recommend. Don't think I'm finishing this in this reading vlog, sadly, but she's 100% gonna be a 4 point something. Like, she's brilliant. I love. Hey guys, it's like a week later. I finished Good Material a few days ago, and I feel like it's only right to pop in and say that Girly is a 4.75. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. Would recommend her. Would recommend any Dolly Alderton. If you like witty literary fiction that's very like dry, go with it. It's such an interesting premise. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Check out my next reading vlog. I think it's quite an interesting one. So see y'all later.